Well, hello, me lords and ladies, and welcome to my camera shaking everywhere for some unknown reason. Yeah, Thexa from the Age of Sigmar City of Ash box. First off, I want to say thank you to all my YouTube members. You guys are going to get early access to this actually Saturday night for Monday morning's video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Just click it if you want to. Hit the bell if you want to get alerted whenever we go live with a new video, and a thumbs up. All right, without further ado, let's go. All right, obviously the first thing you're going to do is build your miniature. I spray paint it in black and then white from above, creating that zenithal highlighting, with the vast majority of it being white. This is a very simple miniature to paint. I don't know what else you could really do with this thing. It's kind of hard to replicate the image that is on the website. Anyways, so all of the skin, or the fur, I guess you could say, on this panther, beast, mountain lion, whatever it is, skeleton horde. I'm also using the skeleton horde for the ends of the wood that is sticking out. Next, we're going to actually do the wood, and we're going to do some wildwood. I did mix a little bit of lamia medium in here to make it go on a little bit smoother, and you can see that the end of the wood is covered in that skeleton horde as well. So big piece of wood that the panther is sitting on, and then the small area on the side as well. All right, for the top portion of the fur, we are going to be doing some Basilicanum Grey. Now, I did mix in a 50-50 mix of Basilicanum Grey and Lamia Medium in here. We're just kind of picking an area that we think is good and then just working our way up from there. So you want to keep the bottom of the feet and paws the skeleton horde color, and then we're just going to paint the rest. So with this, we're going to be doing multiple layers. So what you'll see throughout the video is that it continually gets darker. Once it dries, I just put another layer on there until you get the consistency that you want, or the darkness that you want on the top of the fur. All right, for the rat that our panther has killed, we're going to be doing the fur all the way down to where the rat feet are at, not doing the tail with some Black Templar. Keep your Black Templar out because we're going to need this in a later portion of the video, so do not put it away. We're going to do the base while we're waiting on other things to dry, basically, and all of the ground area we're going to be doing in Ratling Grime. For the small rat feet and tail, we're just going to do a little bit of Volupus Pink. Now, we've only got 2 more colors to do. There's not a whole lot to this thing. For the saddle, going up and around, we're going to be doing some Snakebite Leather. Just be a little cognizant of the buckle on each side. If you want to, you can mix some Lamia medium in here to make it go on a little bit smoother, especially that smooth surface on the top will look a little bit better. And then for our last color, we're going to be using some Iron Warriors on the side shields, the necklace, and all the mini shields or pieces of armor that are on the base. We are also using this on each buckle that is on the saddle on each side. Make sure everything is dry, and then we'll only be using 1 wash here in the next step. All right, only one wash, and all we're doing is all of the metallics and Nulin Oil. Let this dry, and then we're moving on to the highlight step. All right, for the skin, and you'll notice that the Basilicanum Grey is much darker, as I probably put on 3 layers of it. You can go darker if you would like. It's up to you. I'm just basically drawing on some lines for a little stripe pattern with some black Templar. I did 3 on each side. You can do as many as you would like. A little bit of a highlight here. Again, this is horrible. I don't know why I'm not paying attention to the camera and the angle in which it's at. Just picking out some raised areas on the face with some Dawnstone, the ears, a little bit on top of the nose. There's not a whole lot. Just trying to make it stand out just a little bit more on this miniature. You can do as little as you want. You can do as much as you want. But I would probably prefer or say that to just do a minimal amount. All right, for the rat, we're just going to highlight up that pink area with a little bit of pink horror. That's it. For our rat, again, my camera angles are horrible. We'll fix that. Don't worry, we'll fix that next week. Not so much this week. Just picking out little pieces of the rat. And just doing the raised areas with some Stormvermin Fur. Not that you can see it, but that's what I'm doing. For all of our metallics on the ground and then the belt buckles, I did not do this around the necklace or the side shields. I'm just taking some Leadbelcher and highlighting those up. Nothing too crazy, just doing a little bit. All right, for our leather areas, we're just doing a little bit of edge highlighting with some Hobgrot Hide. A little bit on that strap and a little bit on the areas in which you can see sticking out on the little, I don't even know what this is. It's like a saddle type thing. It's where they hold up the shields, I know, but yeah, that thing. And then coming down to the wire here, we're just doing a little bit of picking out the wood with some Baneblade Brown and just kind of going over it. You don't need to do anything crazy. This just adds a little bit of depth to the wood, but you don't necessarily need to do it. And that's kind of what it should look like. I didn't film the painting of the rim, but I did mine in Abaddon Black. It's your favorite part because it means you're finished. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Again, camera's having a fit. But nothing too crazy. When I was looking at this miniature, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to paint this. So this is kind of my best guesstimate that I did. So yeah, not horrible, not great, but turned out just fine to get it on the table so you can play with it. Again, I want to say thank you to all my YouTube members for your guys' subscriptions and helping out with the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are absolutely amazing. We have a ton of more Warhammer coming up. We have COD. StarCraft is coming up. That should be shipping here pretty quick. A ton of stuff. I want to say thank you to anybody who subscribes to this channel and sends it off to a friend, emails it to them, texts it to them. Can't thank you guys enough. You guys are absolutely amazing. A lot more coming up. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, paint on.